Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite. So the banner, the limited banner, is about to drop, and I'm getting kind of nervous. And let me tell you guys why I'm nervous. It's because I've been so damn lucky today. I might not even pull tomorrow. I already made a video about what happened in the morning. I obtained the Extreme Magic Bow for my main account. And after that, I just decided to help a few friends out. Somebody needed some dragon runs. I didn't expect to yield anything out of it, but actually I got a new item from that too, and that is right here, the Soul Stealer headdress. And this is a pretty crucial item that I've overlooked. I completely forgot about this thing. Actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was like the Black Bride or something like that, but it's clearly not. It's obviously the Soul Stealer. And this is just an awesome item. Magic defense 4%. After taking action, 30% chance to silence active skills. That's so good for PvP. That's just so good for so many things. Magic defense, of course, which a lot of units use to scale their attack or as their attack. Especially a lot of units in these classes. So this is definitely an awesome item. And all the more reason why I have to start, I have to stop gambling with my Urchilium ore. And I've always said that that's what I was going to do, and that's what I've done on my alt account too. As soon as I pulled, I have the Apex boots, and as soon as I pulled the Extreme Magic Bow, I've already obtained 2 of the Epic Martial Spirits, because that's where all my ore is going. So I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be following suit on this account. We are going to pretty much just be combining as much stuff as we can. Now, if we go through this list, there's actually a lot of things here to combine. It's going to take a lot of resources just to combine the dupes that I already have. And as far as the rainbow ore goes, I'm going to be getting Epic Martial Spirits, leveling up the Extreme Magic Bow, the Soul Stealer headdress, and probably the Apex boots, which are fitting Bernie really, really well. The other thing I'm excited about is the Gift of Eternal Life. This just works so well with like Chris and so many characters. I really want to play around with this thing, get it leveled up, and put it into the right hands, if you know what I mean. Because the right character with this thing can just like keep a party going. It can just be so deadly. Intelligence 2%. When attacking after battle, heals friendly unit with the lowest hit points. 1.8 times the caster's intelligence. That doesn't have a range on it. That just makes that so effing good. It doesn't have a range. You can heal someone clear across the map with that. Definitely awesome. And of course, I do have 2 Seal Guardians sitting here, and they're going to be getting combined into one of these. I've always said that I want 2 Seal Guardians to keep around, because it's just like the best in slot weapon for so many characters, whether they're infantry or cavalry. You really can't go wrong with this thing. It gives you attack and defense, and it's one of the greats. So I'm glad I have a few of them. The Holy Grail will be combined, and I think I'm just going to have Rachel hold on to that. And then, the Goddess's Tear. Yeah, this thing is very useful. I have 2 of them, and I'm just going to be combining into them. I do like having 2 of them because, worst case scenario, you can have 2 characters running around with this item and taking debuffs off of people every turn. So I like this on Juggler, believe it or not, because then Juggler's healing increases. I mean, he can just do some nifty stuff with this, and then he can take debuffs off of people, so that's nice. We have a lot of hats to combine. Our hat game is off the chain, son. I don't even know what to do with all these. So, yeah, and then we have some armor to smith, I guess, because we have a bunch of stuff to combine. Mistletoes. It's like Christmas over here. So, and the Dragon Slayer. Of course, yeah, I have 3 Dragon Slayers on this account. I'm keeping 2 of them. That's just a must for me because I know in the future there's going to be probably like a level 70 dragon fight, and I'm going to want to bring two people that can take advantage of the Dragon Slayer Graham because the attack and hit point 1.5%, that's nice. That's average, but when battling against dragons, attack defense and magic defense increases by 10%. And this is at a 3-star. So just that percentage just is so high that you really can't pass that up. If you can equip two characters with the Dragon Slayer sword and send them off to go slay a dragon, your chances of success increase by a lot. So I think this is a good solid item. I'm happy every time I see one of these until I get two of them to 6-star, as far as I'm concerned. And that's pretty much where we're at. This is what we've managed to pull. We have done some item pulls. This is the main account. I've probably blown about 3,000 crystals in the past week. Just doing item summons, doing some pull therapy, so you guys didn't have to pull, and just because I was sick and bored laying around. So that's where we're at. This is pretty much everything this account has yielded between, the couple, maybe 5,000 crystals I've spent pulling, all the dragon runs I've done, and all of the map events that I've done. And I do see a lot of these drop from the map events. Anything that will yield you an SR item has a chance of dropping an SSR as well. So that's where this account's at, and now we have to start getting epic martial spirits and just combining stuff, and it's going to be a lot of resources just to get this stuff together. So I'm kind of going through and I'm trying to prioritize. Obviously, I'm going to look at my top 5 characters and see what gear of theirs I can, smith together and creep their power a little bit. So other than that, we're at like 6,521 crystals. And I think I should have some tickets. And I got 5 tickets. So, there's like 70 pulls right there that I can do. I will gladly drop all of them on this limited banner. Hopefully I won't have to, but I probably will just to get one of them. In fact, that's what I'm worried about, is that I got so lucky today pulling an extreme magic bow and getting another SSR item that I didn't even have on this account, that maybe I'm crapping out all my luck today. and as soon as the new banner comes tomorrow, it's going to be nothing but Blue City. But I guess we'll see. Either way, I can't really be that sore about it. Extreme magic bow, I've been just wanting that on my main account for so long now. And now that I see how big of a difference it makes in Joshua's gameplay and in his power level, my Joshua here is at 4,299 power. And the reason his power jumped so much, he was under 4,000, it's because of his soldiers. Even if I switch to Shinobi, which are, they're like level 8. And these Guardian Infantry are only like level 6. So I'm going to be working more on them. The Mist Dancers, you're still going to lose some power. So Guardian Infantry, these guys are awesome with Joshua. It's absolutely ridiculous how good it is with him. I'm very happy to kind of have this combo. And, Joshua can run around with some of my other characters that are at like 5,000 power level, and he can be effective there. The only thing I don't really have on this account is a powered up Luna. I do like running Joshua with Luna, but he might have to bank off of somebody else's Princess Fusion power. So that's where we're at on that. Or I'm just going to probably incorporate him into my PvP team for this main account. I don't have a designated PvP team on here. Right now, I'm pretty much just kind of like scraping by with my top 5, which are not that top at all, actually. There are plenty of people, like, I'm not one to boast for power. I really am not. I've made it pretty clear. I've kind of spread my power out. Most people have a top 5 that are actually stronger than mine. Mine are only at like 5,500, my Leon and my Alta Mueller. And I do have the resources to bond out other characters. I'm going to be working on Bernie, but I would like to get my top 5 to 6,000 power each and just kind of start trying to scrape towards 7. I know that's like wishful thinking and all, but I think I can do it if I just combine a lot of these items, start leveling them up, get the epic martial spirits, and actually start concentrating, where I want my resources to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my main account. And other than that too, quick little note to go over, guys. Whatever potions you have and stuff like that, like if you're planning on pulling one of these new characters tomorrow, and I'm sure some people are going to want to field them that day. If you're one of those people and you really have plans for these new characters, if as far as you're concerned, they're already sitting in the bank for you, then have the experience potions ready to go. Have their class items ready to go if you can, or just have a bunch of Guild War points sitting around so you can get all their class items and level them up. And remember, save your keys, whatever keys you can get for bonding, because you're going to want to bond these characters out to at least 50% as soon as you get them. That way you can run them. Typically, I won't even make a review on a character that I just got unless I can at least bond that character to 50% and at least kind of get a decent idea of how that character's running, with his 10% to his troops and his 10% to all his stats. As far as I'm concerned, if I can't bond them out to at least 50%, I can't really even start to review them. So that's where I'm at. I've been saving up some keys, and I hope you guys have too. So I guess we will see if the luck continues, and I wish all of you the best luck. And here comes that limited part 2, baby. We're on our way. Everybody have a nice day.